Kids just want to play. That's the bottom line when it comes to an athletics co-op between Cedarville and Detour schools in the eastern UP. What some thought might have driven a wedge between these two communities is actually bringing them closer together.
From the outside looking in, it might feel like an identity crisis. Tonight, we're taking a closer look at what happens when two schools come together, not for one sport, but for all of them.
In order to continue to provide their student athletes opportunities to compete, Les Chenaux Community Schools and Detour Area Schools teamed together in 2022, combining their athletic programs to form a full cooperative.
Based on the small number of students we have in both schools, we still had enough talent to be competitive if we combined. Football had been doing it well over 12, 15 years, and it was a good marriage. It was more difficult for the adults to wrap their minds around it rather than the kids, because the kids just wanted to participate, they wanted to play. And in order for us to remain competitive, we decided to get together, and it's been a blast. It's been great for both communities.
The football teams were the first to combine into a co-op in the early 2000s. Due to declining enrollment numbers, it was a necessity to keep both programs alive.
My concept is a school without football is a dying school system. Homecomings, all the memories for a lot of guys is driven around the idea of football. A lot of boys, you can say what you want, but their commitment to education, academia is a result of football. So I think without it, the school's at a loss and communities at a loss as well. So the fact that we do it is a preservation measure, and it's working out well.
While still celebrating and proudly displaying their past, the Cedarville Trojans and Detour Raiders have welcomed in a new era of Islander athletics, a fitting name that represented both neighboring towns.
Playing as Cedarville Detour Islanders is a lot better than playing as just like Detour Raiders or Cedarville Trojans, because like right now we wouldn't be able to field a football team or a basketball team. If we can field a basketball team, is we're not going to be good, lose every game. Like with the co-op, we're pretty competitive in our district and around area.
It went to community vote mainly among kids, and when you focus on two of our communities, we're both island-based communities. Cedarville's got a tremendous amount of them. Obviously you've got the ferry and Drummond Island, so it just seemed like it was a fitting thing, maritime.
During the week, students make the 20-plus mile bus ride that separates the two towns daily for morning workouts and afternoon practice. For some student athletes, their daily commute includes a ferry ride from nearby Drummond Island.
Yes, our kids do travel. They're used to it, especially our island students. They have to come over on a ferry boat to get to Cedarville, so they have to be up an hour earlier just to catch a ferry boat, and everything's ruled by the boat. Practice has to start and end so that we can get back and catch a late boat. We don't want kids getting home late at night, so we worked our best to do that, and our ferry captains have been great about that.
With game days being played at both schools during the season, the Islanders hold multiple home field advantages.
Yes, we split games, all sports. We try to split games 50-50 because that's our cooperative. So 2 games will be here in Detour, 2 will be in Cedarville. And we have road games the rest of the games this year, but we try to split it up best we can, 50%.
With both schools historically being crosstown rivals, the change took a little getting used to.
Any given year, it was 50-50 who was going to come out, and it was the game of the year, and just like it would be with Pickford, who's to the north of us. It was a major rivalry. Well, a lot of the kids wanted to maintain some of their traditional school colors, so we looked like Christmas trees out here. We had a lot of kids wearing green with red socks and shoes, which was kind of cool and part of their old identity, and we didn't frown upon that, and then as time went on, you started to see the color scheme kind of fade away, and we slowly merged into a neutral black color of the Islanders, and now that time has passed, it's just fully bought in as Cedarville Detour Islanders.
It's different because like in elementary school and middle school we're big rivalries because we're just crosstown rivalries, and big feud. Like I didn't like kids from over here, they didn't like me because we were just competitors, and then when co-op happened, we had to learn to work together and become friends, and now some of my best friends are from here. So
with this year's Islander football team sitting at 5-1 and at the doorstep of the playoffs, Islander pride is alive and well and only getting stronger.
Yeah, we've had a great season. You know, once again, the dedication has been incredible. We've got, we don't have a lot of kids, but the kids we have are pretty talented. We have around 5 seniors. They're really performing at a high level. Our underclassmen are doing well. A lot of excitement right now. These kids are hoping to punch their ticket to get into the playoffs.
We have a lot of people that come out. A lot of people who come out don't even have kids playing. It's only show on Friday nights, and everybody wants to be a part of it. And that's both communities. It's really neat to see everybody together. Hopefully this year or in the future years we'll have a state title, and you'll really see us and hear us.
All right, let's get a quick drink. We're going to go to mini